Sorry about that. We were interrupted here. J. Frederick Smith, Continental Realty of Jacks, with our little video here of 1270 Ribault River Drive. And we're looking at the guest restroom that's on the main floor. They've put in a different tile set here in the bathroom than what they have in the hallway. We've also got some cracking. I'm not sure what the reason is for that. You know, that's not in a place where it would be stepped on or anything. And it feels like it's mortared. Maybe that's an expansion issue. Maybe what we've got there is a cracked tile because of expansion, but that's a pretty substantial crack in the floor. I'm not sure, you know, once again, what happened. In any case, you've got this milk chocolate colored walls, kind of goes with the chocolate colored theme, and a little toilet and a little sink and a mirror with the little vanity. Ceilings are still the nice 9 feet, so that's good. But no shower or anything in this one. I'm wondering about that crack. All right, so I think we're hitting, let's see, we've got a door here. What's this? So we've got just a little closet. This closet is maybe 36 by 24, not very big. The alarm system, or the old one, is in here. Single shelf. This is good for a coat closet. That's probably what this is. And then the hallway goes into what I guess would be the office. Now it's an office, not a bedroom, because there is no closet. For it to be legally called a bedroom, there has to be a closet. Little chandelier hanging here. There's still this milk chocolate colored paint on the walls. And a nice big window in the front to give you lots of light if you decided that you wanted to open this up. It looks out over the front yard. And this is only, the sill of the window is only maybe 16 or 18 inches from the floor. And it goes up probably 6.5 feet. So it's a nice big window, which is really great. Anyway, nice office space, but that's not the bedrooms. All of that main living space is going to be up the stairs. So what you've got here is some kind of pergo, I would say pergo, or something like that, some kind of laminate on the staircases. It's not actually cherry wood. And I think that this was put in after the fact, just by looking at the way that this is painted along the side here. Looks like they pulled out stair tread or carpet, right? Because it was glued down. I think that's what this was. Glued down carpet all along that. And then they put in this pergo. The pergo looks nice, but I was sure hoping it was cherry. The banister going up is painted black, and it's been chipped up a little bit. It's pretty rough. The feel of it is pretty rough. It's not smooth like it should be. They didn't sand it or anything when they painted it. They just put paint on there. Same with the banister and the rail on this side as well. All of these look like they've been painted before with a brush, maybe multiple times. You know, you get that look. So the staircase going up feels nice. There is a little dangling lamp. It's not a chandelier by any stretch of the imagination. It's just a little tiny lamp hanging there, which brings us up into the first upstairs hallway. And I tried to turn on the hallway light here, but neither of those do it. But this one seems to turn on a light somewhere farther down there. So we'll just leave that on. And what does this one do? Let's see. Well, that does the same. So I guess there are no lights. That's the problem here. There's no lights actually in the hallway as you get to the top of the stairs. It's pretty dark. You've got the bifold doors in the hall. You know, when I see bifold like this in a hallway, usually what I expect to find is a place for washer dryer, but I know that that's actually in the garage. And so what you have instead is the furnace, which is sitting on raw OSB, as you can see. Furnace looks okay. Looks like it was dropped in a couple of years ago, so not too old, which is good. It's not too dirty or dusty. All of the vent pipe, or whatever you want to call that, ductwork, looks clean relatively as well. So that's okay. You know, and you need louvers for your furnace because it takes air in. But it's surprising that it's in the bifold in the upstairs. That's where I would want the washer dryer. In any case, ceilings in the upstairs are the normal 8 feet, so you don't have the high ceilings. But you do have, in what I guess would be the master bedroom, a vault on this side. The walls need paint in the worst way. You've got the same pergo or laminate, whatever it is, on the floors. There's some things on this floor that look like gum or other debris. Doesn't look like that's going to be coming off anytime soon, but I don't know, maybe your skills at getting things off the floors are better than mine. And there's also some other staining or weirdness that looks like maybe permanent on the floor. The walls, like I said, definitely need some paint, as you can see here, and spots here. Also, this floor is really, listen, it's really sticky, like there's syrup on the floor. I don't know if that's from what they used to try to clean it or what. Baseboards also are in need of some cleanup. That looks like animal spray there. Maybe they pulled carpet out. And you've got damage from the bed against the wall. So this bedroom really does need to have a good cleaning. And this is definitely the master. Here is the ensuite bathroom with a single sink. Same tiles that we saw in the bathroom downstairs. The caulk at the tub needs to be cleared out and redone. You've got, let's see here. So this is a fiberglass tub, needs to be scrubbed. And then the same tiles that we have from the floor, they put up on the walls. Well, actually, it's not the same. It's similar, but these are 12-inch, and you know, these are 16s. That's what it looks like. Medicine cabinet with a mirror, plus the big picture mirror there, and a 4-light vanity. So, all things considered, the bathroom for the master is okay, not my favorite. With the door cut in at an angle, it's not tiny. You certainly could get, you know, in here 2 people, but it would be close. It's not big enough for any kind of accessibility, like if you needed a wheelchair, or maybe even you wouldn't. I'm not even sure if you could get your walker in because this is a 30-inch door, but that's okay, I guess. So then over here on the other side, we've got your closet. Once again, the trim around the doors, just like the rest of the room, does definitely need some paint. But the walk-in closet is a good size, and it also needs some paint and some work. Just a hanging light bulb there for the light. Not my favorite, but not bad. Ceiling height is good. The ceilings look nice and clean. I'm not seeing any spotting or staining that would indicate problems. You know, same here. Looks like they've kept the roof up so that we're not having you know, any kind of leaking or anything. The master has 2 windows that let in some light, but it still feels pretty dark. Lots of screws in the walls. Once again, does definitely need some cleaning. So let's go ahead and move down the hallway here, down the squeaky hallway to the 2 bedrooms. Now, these are both like mirrors of each other, you would think at the beginning. With a little dinky blade ceiling fan. I have never seen fan blades that small in my life. Have you ever seen ceiling fan blades that short? I mean, that's tiny. What are those, like 10 inches? That thing has to spin at like 1,000 miles an hour to get any wind blowing. But it does. This room does have a big picture window, which is good. Looks out over the front of the house. Walls painted blue, but they need to be repainted. And maybe something else. There's been some work done to patch holes, but you know, the work leaves much to be desired. And there's still quite a lot of paint work that needs to be done. You know, covering up this blue is so hard to do. You need some oil-based kills or something like that to get it. And even then, you might need a couple of coats rather than one to get that blue off the walls. Unless you like that blue. If you do, then it won't take you too much effort to touch up the spots where there is paint broken through. It's going to take you a little more effort if you want to fix the patching that didn't get done quite the right way. Closet has no doors. It's the original tan. Needs some cleanup, needs some paint. The closet is maybe 22 inches deep, not very deep, but it is 6 feet or maybe 7 feet across. So, you know, it's enough room for a guest. Let's get into the next bedroom here. Oh, and the brown carpet. You know, it seems like it's in okay shape. It definitely isn't new. I can see some stretching happening, signs of aging, right? And it looks like you've got a bleach spot over there by that outlet right there. You can see that maybe. Okay, so let's go ahead and look in the next one. Now this carpet definitely needs to be replaced. Lots of dirt staining the center area here. The stretching in this carpet is substantially greater than the other one. The blue paint is a lighter color. It's still blue. Ceiling fan needs a new globe or something there to get that looking decent again. There's wall work that's been done, and once again, the quality of the wall work, you know, it just leaves a little taste in my mouth, I guess I would say. Closet has no doors, and it's the same size as the other one. So 7 feet long or so, 22 inches deep, just barely enough with a single shelf. The shelf is, in my opinion, too high. And it's the same with the other one. The reason is that the space between the entry to the closet and the top of the shelf is small enough that you can't really get the big boxes up in there. You should be able to get bigger boxes in there. If this shelf was down another 6 inches, it would be a whole lot easier to load up that top shelf. It does have a nice window that looks out over the street, and there's this like little cubby in the corner that you could put a desk in or something. So, you know, that's nice. But without that, this room is the same basically as the room that's on the other side of this wall. Not really that much different. Okay, so there's another bathroom upstairs. And it's very similar to the bathroom that we've already seen with the milk chocolate colored walls, granite countertop. The mirror has damage along the bottom edge. This is the metal backing of the mirror. So the mirror, you know, looks rotten along the bottom edge. That's probably from water damage. You've got the same fiberglass tub, which looks like the caulk is pulling loose where it's up against the tile. Easy fix, I know you know how to do that. And the rest of it is the same. Same ceiling height, same everything. There's no light on the ceiling. All the light comes from the vanity light. The sink, you know, I think this just the biggest issue here that I've come to so far is that the house really just needs somebody to come in and really do a nice job of cleaning it, because right now it really, you know, it's a pretty dirty house. They mop the floors, but they're still very sticky. Okay, so we've seen the whole place. We looked at the 3 bedrooms upstairs. We looked at the laminate flooring, and by the way, one of the stair treads here, as you can see as I'm coming down to it, it's hard to see from the bottom, but coming down you're going to see that the cap on this particular tread is bad, broken or missing. One of those. And you can kind of see what you've got here in the stair itself. So it looks like this was a glue down carpet staircase, and they pulled the carpet out and they didn't get the glue cleaned out well enough, and this tread just popped off, the tread cap. So that's the reason why, you know, this is like this when you were asking me about it. It's because that's the way it was built, and I guess they could have pulled that out when they put in the new stairs, but you know, all they did was pull out the carpet and put in the laminate. Okay. Now, this is interesting here. The window looks like stained glass, but what this really is just a stick-on. It's like a decal, and you stick it on, and it makes that window look that way. I appreciate that. You can see here what I'm talking about up in this corner. It's just like a plastic sheet. That's all it is. So, in any case, 1270 Ribault River Drive. Cute little house. Not a lot of floor space on any one floor, but the two floors together are okay. If a two-story home is okay for you, and you don't mind doing a little cleanup, you know, this is nice. The main living space feels very open and spacious because of the high ceilings. I just don't like the dark colors. I like the floors. And I like the way that they did the work mostly, although I wish that this did not have a transition, that this was actually just run out and all done as one job. You'll also notice that these were laid in a different way, these corner to corner, and here you have a stagger pattern, which is kind of more typical of this type of tile. So I'm not sure why they did that, but it's all good, whatever it is. And if it was me, you know, and this was my house, I'd certainly be coming in and cleaning out the peach, dark brown, chocolate brown, milk chocolate brown colored walls, and getting this place some light colored paint to brighten it up, because, you know, it feels pretty dark. All right, J. Frederick Smith here, Continental Realty of Jax, 1270 Ribault River Drive. There's that stair cap. And we're going to go ahead and head on out of here. And hopefully the video is helpful to you. And we'll see you at the next one.